your characters would build up these bastions and have like followers and soldiers and knighthood orders, and you could essentially have them go like attack or infiltrate or like spy on each other. So I mean, at least it'd be a lot of testing. It'd probably a little complicated, but it's an interesting idea to like, maybe not have them like both parties directly against each other until like the climactic battle, but more like a Cold War.
That was sort of the idea behind my West Marches game, where like everyone was kind of in the same world.
Yeah, and I think there's something similar kind of sort of going on with the Monday group now, because we like restarted in the world where the tribe had been the group that our characters were called the tribe and RPCs, and they had founded this guild and everything. And now when we restarted the campaign, the new characters are playing in that same Gaian universe where the tribe has been established as a guild in so.
Yeah, well, that's generally how I do any type of like a campaign switch over. Is I'll just keep it in that party's world.
Nice.
But anyway, we should probably get going here. Eli, you were the previous scribe. You want to give us a rundown of the events of last time, please?
Sure. We kicked off things mid-battle, because who needs a warm-up? Glenn suddenly went full statue mode, completely catatonic, right as enemies swarmed us from all directions. Thankfully, our sneaky shadow friend LaRoe, who had been trailing us all along, dives into the fray to help. One round later, Glenn shakes off the funk and LaRoe vanishes like the ghost into the shadows. The battlefield, absolute chaos. We're facing down a gunman, a rogue wizard, an army of minions, and the team is pulled in every direction. Eli gets pummeled, but buys a stray at the moment she needs to take out the gun-happy maniac. Uslog straight up chases down a pyromaniac mage who's playing with explosives. Meanwhile, Estrella charms another enemy so hard he just stands there, catching hits like a champ. Glenn has a moment of crisis trying to figure out who to help, while Malin plays a very aggressive game of patty cake with a soldier's shield. After licking our wounds, we press onward. Destination Glenn's kids. We burst into a chamber to find a family reunion from hell. Patience, Hadrian, Diddy, some elite soldiers, and Glenn's son Aramis, now looking a lot older and eerily composed. Diddy goes full vampire and lunges at Eli, while Malin starts laying the smackdown on Hadrian. Uslog reveals her true form. Raven wings out, power unleashed. Glenn tries to reach Aramis with the heartfelt words. Something in the boy starts to crack. Then Eli drops. And Eli gets back up, like a phoenix thanks to Estrella's magic-fueled pep talk. The tide hasn't turned yet, but momentum is shifting. The fight rages on.
All right, thank you for that recap. Any orders of business before we get started? Anything people need? I was going to ask that it seems like there's a bunch of characters at the bottom of the journal. I was going to delete them. It looks like they are yours, Eli. Do you want any of those?
No, I accidentally clicked the button too many times and didn't see where they were going.
All right,
I was trying to create pyramids. You can get rid of all of them.
Yeah, just because they were kind of cluttering it up a bit. So, remove all these. And what about this one? Looks like it belongs to Glenn. Do you want this character, Glenn, or can I get rid of it?
I still want it because I still want to transition over to the 5.5. It's just
that's your 5.5.
It's a pain. It's a pain in the ass to do it, and I haven't gotten around to doing it.
All right, looks like it's the old sheet. Are you using the old, or did you want a new sheet?
You know what? Give me a new sheet. The new sheets don't look too terrible.
They've gotten better.
I guess
There's still a lot that's annoying about them, but they are definitely at least usable now.
Yeah, so
And
you can delete the old one if you want, and if you
changing
want.
the sheets though too. So if you're still not going to build something for another week or two, or whenever, it might be worth just creating a new one then.
Well, I gave you one of the new sheets in case you want to try it out at least.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I'll give it a try, just so I can character mancer shit.
all right. So we were in the middle of a bit of a shit show.
Man,
Yep.
Yeah.
PTSD just looking at that.
Yeah. Things are looking a little bit dire. Looks like we're coming back into the battle as the Polearm Master is about to go. Just remember what he does. He's just gonna stab Eli.
He's right.
Yeah, because they have the flank. Yeah, let's try to stab Eli. That seems like a good idea. So he is going to lunge at you as Diddy's trying to bite you. Just one of those days. So glaive slash. What's your AC right now?
Should be 23.
23. Alright, so that is going to miss just barely with the first attack. Second attack. Another slash with the glaive. That was terrible, so that's definitely going to miss. And I think he's going to use his action surge because he really wants to take you down. I think another 2 swipes. Third attack, nope. Fourth, nope. Alright, well, so much for that. That's going to be it for the Master Soldier, as Eli is just dodging around his swipes. Aramis goes. What fresh hell can I rain upon Glenn?
I thought he was having doubt.
He is,
You have to convince him better.
but he's still angry with you. You're not my dad. You left me to die. Alright, you know what? He's going to switch over to some cantrips because he is a little bit unsure. So I'll say he does a cantrip Sorcerous Burst. Oh, he's definitely a bit torn. Just firing wildly with some anger and uncertainty. The blast flying past you and missing. That's it for Aramis. The first level soldier is going to take a quick slash at Eli. Doing a longsword slash. Close, but that is going to miss. Alright. And finally, Hadrian. Oh, jeez.
Alright, here we go.
What is he doing? I remember what he does. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. So, yeah, he used his blade dash, so his legendaries recharge. And
Was he taunted? I can't remember. I thought Malin was.
I think he is taunted by Malin.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, right. He did his energy blades bonus action first round. Alright, so he is going to do his challenge on you, Malin. So you are targeted by his challenge. He has advantage on all attacks against you.
So okay, yeah. Okay.
Alright, so he
Alright,
is...
here we go.
He's just going in with his maul. Patience would say, concentrate on bringing them down. He says, I just want this one dead. As he comes in swinging. With advantage. Oh, but misses with the first swing. 33 is going to hit you.
Yeah, it's gonna hit me. That's yeah. All right.
Slamming you with his bludgeon, dealing 18 bludgeoning damage, 8 force, and he had activated, I think, his elemental. Oops. What's that do again? He just gives him some extra damage. Yeah. Alright, so he is doing acid damage on his elemental right now. So it's just an extra 5. So 5 acid, 8 force, and 18 bludgeoning with the second attack. And I think he gets now his wing attack. Yeah, so his bladed wing, he comes in slashing at you. With advantage, oh wow, man, he is rolling really poor. Nope, you dodge that one. A bunch of sparks fly off your armor as it just like grazes you. And that is going to end his turn. New round, Eli.
Even though he doesn't like it, I'm going to punch. Alright, I'm gonna attack the pole arm of Scream Flame Blade. Wait, I don't. No. Don't know why I did that. Oh.
Alright, so you go in swiping at your polearm guy next to you. 18 is going to strike him, the first attack, stabbing him with a burning rapier strike for 16.
Plus 3d8?
Yes, I believe so. So he takes another 12 fire, which is going to give him another level of wound if you want to describe it.
I'd like the kind of it to nick his neck and the flames to burst into his face, kind of throw him off balance.
All right.
And then I would like the 5 damage to go to the front guy below him.
All right, that is going to be a death blow if you want to describe that.
We'll just say that the flames burn him, but the pole arm swings out and slashes him. The other guy gets thrown off balance. He killed his own guy.
Alright. So.
And then.
Yeah.
My second attack will be on Diddy.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so you turn around striking at Diddy. So 15 is gonna miss her. She dodges out of the way. Anything
grappled.
else?
I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, angered that he missed you with so many of his attacks, Hadron is going to spend one of his points to just straight up hit you with his maul melee. As he just is moving with incredible speed. And that is going to crit, unless you are immune to crits.
I'm not immune.
Oh, okay. So you are crit for... oof.
This is going to hurt a lot.
43 bludgeoning, 14 force, and 15 acid.
Oh, wow.
That hurt a lot.
He just slams the maul into you at full force, probably denting your
that
chest.
hurt a lot.
Yeah, it's a second level of wound. So yeah, he just roars, and he says, "Don't you dodge me!" as the maul impacts your chest, just like breaking several pieces of it. You kind of stumble back, coughing up some blood. Alright, that is it for Eli. Slurp.
He's gonna poke Collider in the head again and fly away invisibly.
So Hadrian says, "Okay, really, what the fuck is that?"
Except he's gonna get further away this time. This time he's gonna get further away. He wasn't able to retreat quite as far last time, but he'll go like 20, 30 feet away or something.
Also, remember what Uslug just.
Oh, and just remember, everyone does have advantage. Yeah, Uslog, like she said. Alright, so that is going to be it for Slurp.
Oh, since it's not too far, could we make Eli's hit on Diddy?
Oh, what do you...
Because he would have hit with a 28.
Why
His attack with disadvantage. Because of Uslog's thing.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Roll damage on that.
Not that I'm excited about having to hurt Diddy.
Staggers back as you
She's
stab
a
her in
damn
the shoulder.
vampire.
She's a vampire, guys. Alright.
No.
But she's hot.
So Raldo kind of gets up feeling really bad. He's like, someone's better stop those lightning bolts, or I don't think any of us are walking away.
Oh, I didn't realize he was up. I thought he was still down. Okay.
You gotta heal.
Okay, Boulder Bottom. See.
Remember, he has advantage this round.
Sweet. He is going to Hunter's Mark on. Oh. He's gonna Hunter's Mark on Diddy.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Alright, so he begins concentrating, putting a hunter's mark on her. Maybe says, Eli, what are you still doing in there? Get clear, bro.
Yeah, I was like, bring down the vampire. I'll try not to kill her, but I can't promise anything.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oof, damn, even with advantage. 25, there we go.
Alright, so the second shot will hit.
12, and then a d6. And then can I, do I have to use Archer's, can I use Archer's Eye before or after I, immediately after making an attack roll or a damage roll? Okay, so I can do it without the damage roll. Okay, so I'm going to add, Archer's Eye damage roll, yeah.
All right.
Damn, okay.
So, that's 16, 19 damage. Which is going to put a second level of wound on her. Arrow just sticking out of her back. Alright, anything else?
No, he is going to dutifully guard Glenn.
Alright,
What a stand-up guy.
I think she's just gonna go for Eli. So she screeches after the arrow hits her, turns around to Eli and will lunge with a razor-sharp claw, slashing upward. Which Eli luckily dodges, and she brings it down, slashing again. 24 is gonna hit him. So I think this is going to down you. 12 bludgeoning, 11 necrotic. So she brings her claw down, slashing right through your armor as a bunch of blood comes out of your wound, falling to your knees. She is then going to do a bite on you. So I need a...
So before...
Yeah?
Well, I know Eli's gonna be phased out, but Uslug has a thing. So she's going to, I guess, channel call upon the Raven Queen and what's the thing? Where is it? Essentially, Eli will get back up that 15 HP. I do this. Rage of the Gods. Where is it? There it is.
Okay.
I think she would do this, even though, because she doesn't know that Eli's gonna leave.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you use one of your
It does-
rages
yeah.
to basically, instead of him going down, he as she slashes into your chest, Uslag yells, "No!" putting her hand forward, and there is a blast of dark energy that surrounds Eli, fixing his wound. But she is still going to try to bite you, so I need a con save. Remember, you have advantage. Also, remember to give Boulder Bottom the concentration mark.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Boulder Bottom is marked as KO.
Yeah, you shouldn't have the. You could take the KO off him as well.
Yeah,
So he's up. Okay, all right.
that was confusing me earlier.
So you would fail. DC is 17. So she is going to deal 7 piercing to you and 17 necrotic, which will unfortunately put you down with a 2nd level of wound.
Question.
Yeah.
Do my death save failures carry over, or are they reset?
If you go, so there's no negative HP, you just be at 0. If you go to positive HP, all of your death saves failures go away.
Reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should be on.
But you would have 2
Okay.
levels of exhaustion now. And basically, as Uslag tries to save you, she just screams in frustration and jumps on you, biting you, until you go down to one knee, screaming. Alright, that's it for Diddy. Next up, you would hear footsteps from the southern corridor as
Jesus Christ, this is
reinforcements arrive.
I can't fucking handle this right now.
It looks like one of the low-level guards is going to come rushing up, ending his turn after the dash, running towards Estrella. Glenn. And you can continue talking to your son if you want.
Yes, please do. We need.
Who you can probably sense with your insight is you're getting through to him, but he's still kind of
In angst.
still under
Yeah.
Patience's well, not control, but sees her more
Brainwashing.
as a parental figure.
Aramis, why do you think I haven't been able to see you all these years? She's kept you from me. She wouldn't allow me to see you. You don't know what I've gone through to try and get back to you. The things I've done.
Give me a persuasion. Alright, and what are you doing for your action?
It's like a fucking question, man.
I can get Eli up, but he might not last long. Can you get him out of there?
I can, but that's just like...
Boulder Bottom says, I don't know if I'm going to last much longer. This might be it, boys. Ugh.
I need to stop either Hadron or Diddy, because they're the ones doing all the damage, really. Hadron,
Warp him out. Unislaw got this. No, we don't. But that's what I'm saying.
Just get Boulder Bottom and Eli out of there. I'll try and help you hold on.
As this guard's running towards Estrella. Oh.
Yeah, someone just jumped on Estrella's back, but she's not as worried about herself as she is about you guys right now.
Yeah, in the narrative right now, this is like the guard is running down the hall while she's saying these things, so you see him coming towards her. But
yeah.
you also do have advantage if that makes a distance to whatever you do.
Let's do something a little bit riskier. he is going to say, Malin, Hadrian is still... He was a man once, right? Of flesh and blood?
Yes.
So
yeah.
at
yes.
this point, you have used your speech to talk to your son already.
Okay. So
Technically.
I'm going to pull out my accordion and I'm going to play. Because even if a man is a metal monstrosity now, if he was once a human, then he can still be charmed by the power of music, as he's going to use Otto's irresistible dance, which has no saving throw.
He says, if you try it, Songbird, I'll one-shot you.
And he does, and he is gonna make him dance.
All right.
So he's gonna have disadvantage on all his attacks and dexterity saving throws, and all attacks against him will have advantage.
All right. What sort of music do you start playing?
I'm gonna play the Song of Storms from Ocarina of Time.
How's that go again?
And I'm playing like an accordion, you know.
So, Hadrian, like, looks at you for a moment, his eyes narrow, then he just starts swaying with your tune. Back and forth.
Just as I'm playing my accordion, dance, monkey, dance! And as a bonus action, I will, who already has inspiration? Malin, do you have it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, and then it looks like Uslog has it?
Yes, I have inspiration.
Okay, I'll just end my turn then.
Alright. So he is considered dancing, which basically, that just gives advantage against him.
Yeah, and he has a disadvantage on dex saves and attacks, and he must use all of his movement to dance in place, and he can use an action, his action, to make a wisdom saving throw to stop it.
Okay. Alright. So... the end of your turn, I think he is going to take another swipe at Malin, though luckily it would be a wash thanks to the dancing. As he is swaying to the music, he hefts his maul high in the air. And as he spins around in a dance move, he brings it down on Malin. 32, I believe, is going to hit you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my word.
So...
You built this monster, Malin.
I mean... Okay. No, I did that. I didn't.
Alright, so he is going to strike you for 18 bludgeoning, 6 force, and 6 acid.
Oof.
So 30. As another solid hit is going to put Malin into a very wounded state. The hit's adding up now, and you don't think he can take much more.
I really don't see a way out of this.
Alright.
This is bad.
So the door over here is going to open as another soldier comes running in. Again, one of the lower level guys. Stop right there! He uses his dash to get up to you. The round after, the north door is going to open. More soldiers are arriving. But again, luckily, they were in transit, so they don't actually have enough movement to get to you and attack this turn. Malin.
Got advantage. For what it's worth. Oh, you've already got advantage.
Yeah, that's a good... I don't...
All your attacks on him, you have advantage, so let's see.
Yep, I'm not gonna nuke him, because I'm not gonna crit. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, we might have to try and dip. So I'm gonna go put a defensive field on myself. That's a bonus action. Alright, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try to grapple Diddy and try to grab her and say, we have to leave now.
Alright, so you're trying to grab Diddy, so that would be an unarmed attack.
Okay. just 1d20 plus proficiency, right?
Yes, plus proficiency and strength.
Oh, strength. Okay. For a grapple check, it's just an unarmed attack.
Yeah. And then she has to
Okay.
make a strength or dex save, her choice.
And I should have advantage on this because of Loose Log's thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's also. Okay.
Oh, well,
All right,
there
great.
you go.
Let's go.
Alright, so she's gonna resist with dex. Because, yeah, she's way more dexy.
Stop. Stop, Diddy.
So with a +9, she easily avoids you.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah, because your DC is strength mod +8 plus proficiency, right? Yeah, it's whatever your
I do
attack.
have advantage for on strength stuff, saves and
Yeah,
checks.
generally
Is that
the DC for the grab is whatever ability you're using to do the unarmed attack, which in this case would be strength.
So, did she get a nat 20 as well? Because if she has a +9 and he rolled 29, then she got 29 as well. Meets it, beats it.
No, there's no versus anymore. You just set a DC. So the DC
Oh.
would be 8 plus proficiency plus your modifier. Usually either strength or dex, because you know it's either.
I would see that. Then I wouldn't have probably tried to go for the grab then. Okay, that's fine. What's done is done.
All right. So you try to grab her with one of your attacks. That would miss her.
I think that's it. That's not like I get 2 extra punches, but I don't. Or does that?
So you can try to use those to grab her again, or you could try to punch.
Okay, well. All right, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Yeah, I tried to like slap her. You're like non-lethal.
You're such a fool.
Like you go to the classic go to sleep.
Oh, she's pretty quick. Her new vampire speed is impressive. All right. So who are you punching?
Her.
So yeah, 16 AC. That would easily hit her.
This food is cold.
That's terrible. All right, what's
I
the
know.
damage on it?
I'm gonna use a. Yeah, let me. If I divine smite, is it guaranteed? Like
I don't think
to
you can
incinerate someone, or
non-lethally smite.
can I not? I can't non-lethally smite, right?
You can non-lethal with any melee attack. You just have to describe how you do it.
It's part of a melee attack. I mean, you just smite the shit out of her knee.
All right, yeah, I'll do it.
Or you just sear her a bunch, but like maybe not in a lethal way. All right, so you do 17, and
Does it do another D8 because she's a vampire?
Oh, she is undead, so yes, you get an extra D8.
Fry that bitch.
Oh my god.
His heart's not in it.
He's restraining himself.
So 27. She screeches as she's seared by holy light, giving her a 3rd level of wound, if you want to describe it.
Yeah, I just gotta go and. How do I even do this? I just try to do like a shove, kind of a deal. Like, stop, leave me alone.
So give her like a little like jab punch, as there's a bunch of thunder and radiant energy. Last attack.
Yeah, all right, go to sleep.
Haymaker, critter in the face. Uppercut.
Oh jeez, that should be a crit. That's so close.
All right. So yeah, that is gonna strike her.
Yeah, and I'll use my last
Smite.
level 1. Yeah, smite. Yep.
Alright, so 13 plus 9 is 21. Alright, so once again, she is struck by the punch, seared pretty bad, and looking very wounded.
She's still up.
Staggering
Damn.
and hissing at you. Yeah, she is still up.
Oh,
Yeah, it's my turn.
That's it for you. Another soldier is going to arrive from the south again, rushing up towards the fray, entering combat, ending his turn. Estrella.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing where I peek around this corner, but I don't leave the threat range of the guys that are behind me.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can peek.
All right, I'm going to switch to Chalice, and I'm going to send some Eldritch Blasts at... Oh, gosh. Let's try to take out that guy with the pike that's standing over Eli. If I shoot
Okay.
Diddy, then I can't make it non-lethal.
That is correct. Yeah.
Okay, so the pike guy behind Eli, I think it'd be a wash, because Uslug's giving us all advantage, but he's behind cover or something.
Well, he just
Or
has
what?
+2 to his AC. You still have
Okay,
advantage.
Oh, excellent. Okay. All right, so here goes. Oof.
Well, that is going to miss. 21 is going to strike him with the second blast. Doing 3 force. All right.
Very impressive.
22, yeah, that's going to strike again, doing another 10 with the third blast.
Okay.
As he is staggered a
then-
bit by the triple force shot.
Let me just check a range real quick here. 60. Okay, I think I'm good. Confirm. I don't know that this is going to save Eli because he's got to survive a while, but we're going to do it anyway because it helps everyone. I'm going to do Mass Cure Wounds. So everyone in my party should be affected. Or I'm sorry, not Mass Cure Wounds, Mass Healing Word, because bonus action. All right, and I'm going to upcast to level 4.
All right.
And oh my god. And then I'm going to give Eli the extra. So everyone gets 11, including Eli, and then Eli, you get an additional 12.
Could you link the Chalice ability?
Yeah, give me a second. Gotta dig around.
So you let loose a torrent of healing energy, which bathes everyone. And Eli is actually, what I thought, too far to get the Chalice ability. It's 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to
Okay,
Chalice
well
someone
then-
else.
Okay. I will give it to Boulder Bottom. No, Uslog. If she's in range, I'll give it to Uslog.
I'll take it.
No, she's out of range.
Oh, I'm not.
It'd have to be Boulder Bottom.
Yeah,
or
all right,
Glenn.
Boulder Bottom, because I know he was getting pretty wounded.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he is
Eli.
actually at 3 levels of wound.
Right.
He just hasn't been marked.
Who?
Yeah, I mean, I
Boulder
knew
Bottom.
he had gone down, and then he'd gotten
Oh.
a tiny heal, so I figured I can't actually see him.
Oh, that's right. It heals Boulder Bottom too. Forgot. Sorry. He gets +11.
So you'd gain 11.
Yeah, so Boulder Bottom gets the extra 12 instead of Eli.
The 11.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So Boulder Bottom gets
he's-
23, and Eli
I
gets...
think Boulder Bottom is now at 2 levels of wound. So he's looking better. He says, I owe you one. Alright, anything else, Estrella?
I can't use my movement without taking some oppies. And I would need my bonus action to try and tumble her over one, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I guess I gotta stay right here.
Boulder Bottom will say, "Don't worry, lassie, I got you."
Yeah, I would call down the hall to everyone, like, they're just peons, but I'm getting surrounded. That's my turn.
Alright, so the glorious dark that Uslog summoned fades as you feel the inspiration of death itself fade from
That
this
didn't really help all
place.
that much.
What are you gonna do, Uslog?
Well, she's got advantage on Hadrian right now. So she's gonna
Oh, is it
attack
till the
him.
end of your turn?
No. That was from the dance.
Oh, right,
dancing,
he's
right?
dancing, yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna attack with advantage without having to reckless, even though that would be. Yeah, no, she's not gonna reckless against him right now. Anyway, all right. damage.
Go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he
Nice.
is immune to crits, but
That was,
Oh well.
yeah. I know, that's why I was kind of like,
It feels good to see the green though.
yes.
I mean,
Morale.
so you
it's a
don't? Do
little
you not get
dopamine
your?
rush?
Do you not get your brutal criticals and stuff though?
Yeah, I don't have that anyway anymore, I guess, with the
Oh.
2024.
Crits just count as normal hits against him. It's against the adamantite.
I just realized
Yes.
if your crit is 29, his AC is 27.
Yeah.
No, it's lower.
I thought his AC was 27.
Actually, wait.
His AC that you've been swinging at him is 24.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. I guess I'm.
Alright, so you smack him with your sword, cutting him for 13 plus 8 plus 5, so 26. Is there something he can do about that? I thought he had a reaction.
Oh man, he's already got 24 AC. He doesn't have enough.
Not right now, so yeah, he would take 26 damage. Oh.
Feel the rhythm in your heart.
And this is painful. Malin,
Stink.
I could have done
This
so
is,
much
yeah, the adamantite plating. It's a good
I also
investment,
crit him.
I'm gonna say.
Oh.
He's a Mandalorian. He's got Beskar plate. Fucking-
Damn.
Chink, chink. Alright, well, there's no 14, but you would do.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about the Divine Fury.
8. I always gotta, like, do extra math with your rolls. I never know what I should be including. So there's no Divine Fury. There is a Rage. And I think, yeah, so it's just 3. So 8, 11, and 5 is 16.
Yo. Anybody get on the DL? Anybody gonna play Elden Ring, Night Rain? Just asking.
And at the end of your turn, he's going to use his last point
Ah,
to take another swing at Eli. You think he's getting back up? 29 is going to hit, unfortunately.
that's at disadvantage.
26 is going to hit, unfortunately.
Oh, God.
'Cause
Hey,
also
does he even know?
Eli is prone, so it's actually...
Well, so does he even know that Eli is awake? Did he open
Yes.
his eyes?
Because he was down on one knee. He was in the dying state. There's no... I don't do the unconscious. So yeah, he brings the hammer down, and Eli is unfortunately now down again as he tries to rise, now with 3 levels of exhaustion.
Hey Lou,
Yes.
just out of curiosity, does the pikeman have less than 5 or less hit points left?
No, he's at 2 level of wound.
Okay, all right, just checking because we didn't apply the genie's wrath, and I was like, gosh, would that have made a difference?
I can give him another
But anyway.
5, that's fine.
Awesome.
Alright, so he is going to, seeing Eli is down, switch over to Malin, slashing at you.
Well, crit me. What do you mean? No, no, okay, hit me.
But yeah, those will both just bounce off your armor. Clang, clang, ending his turn. Aramis is, he is torn. He looks to Patience and says, is this true? Did you keep him from me? I thought he abandoned me. She says, he lies. He'll say anything to keep you, to turn you against me, and she is going to make a deception. Because she is also very charisma inclined.
That's horrible.
Ooh. You feel the tide turning as he seems at least somewhat convinced, like nodding with a bit more affirmation, turning angrily back towards you. That is it for his turn, though, because he was, yeah, a little bit distracted. Alright, so the soldier's dead. Hadrian goes. So he has his 3 levels of legendary. He, what's he gonna do? Yeah, he doesn't care, but he does care that Uslag is hurting him, but he's just gonna tear into Malin some more. He says, "You're going down, Malin. I don't care if I'm dancing," because he's just like combines the dance with a cool spin as Glenn hits a note. He's like, "Hoo hoo!" and then he does a
During the
wall
Russian
swipe.
kick dancing.
Hi. 20. No, that's gonna miss you. Thank you for disadvantage.
Oof.
Second attack. Would a crit, but disadvantage is gonna miss.
Oh,
God, thank God.
And his blade. Oh no, 19 is gonna miss. He yells, "Someone interrupt his performance!" And looks kind of annoyed towards Glenn.
the show must go on.
Yeah, I think that's it for him. So, Eli, I need a whispered death save. Remember to include your negatives for the exhaustion. Alright, so you know what you got. Raldo.
Slurp.
Oh, yeah,
Doesn't
Slurp.
turn around.
What's Slurp gonna do?
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, he'll try and give advantage on again.
Against
Everybody has advantage on him.
Yeah, everyone already
On
has
which one?
advantage because he's dancing.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So yeah, I'm Slurp. Can he get? Let's see. What's his movement? Let me just remind myself real quick here. 40, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna invisibly fly over here, poke the pikeman in the head, and then
The hell?
come over. Yeah. All right. That's all.
All right.
And
now
he's hugging the
Raldo.
ceiling. He's hugging the ceiling to try and stay above lightning bolts.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, what's Raldo doing now?
He's gonna shoot this guy.
Okay. So he turns around as the guy comes running around towards.
Oh, sorry. And
Glenn.
I'm not in that. I just moved myself to peek.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, well, I feel like Glenn can take it. He probably will. He'll move. Actually, he should be able to. Yeah, he'll shoot this guy right across from Glenn. It's like, well, don't worry, I'll help you get rid of these peons.
All right. So 21 would be a death blow.
Because he's aiming right for the neck, just boom, right through the middle of the neck.
All right. So
And
the guy
then-
runs around the corner with a sword. He kind of does a little side flip, falling over as the arrow strikes his neck. Ugh.
And then he's like, I'm trying to get one off you, Estrella, and he'll shoot the one in the corner here.
He's pulling a Legolas. Yeah. So that is going to
Yeah,
be
right
another
through the neck.
death blow. As he's about to rush in and swing at Estrella, an arrow just hits him in the neck and he falls forward. Ugh.
There, I got one off each of you. And he will stay there to hold up the line.
Alright, so Diddy is going to...
Diddy. Please. Please.
She is going to go and attack Eli.
Oh my gosh.
A grave strike. And I think, unfortunately, that is going to hit him. 23, because he's not dancing anymore.
I mean, I'm unconscious on the ground. I assume. So.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
if he's not unconscious, I would you. He's still.
But he's
You can still
incapacitated. Yeah.
can still
He's
be breakdancing. But if he's on one knee, you can still be dancing.
No, he's incapacitated. He's in the dying
Nah.
state, which is just basically
he
means
is
prone and
incapacitated, yeah.
incapacitated. So
Maybe he's doing the one.
She thrusts her hand forward, just going right through him, and he just falls down dead.
No.
And she's gonna turn around towards you now and attack.
Wait, is that an insta-kill attack?
Yeah, he was at. She got a crit, and he was at 1 failed. So he's at 3 failures now.
Oh, he already had a failure?
Yeah.
Yeah. I whispered it right before Slurp's turn.
All right. So
Hit.
he is going to go at you. Or she is going to go towards you with a grave strike, missing you luckily with an 11.
Damn it, Malin! That's what you get for holding back.
And Malin, I need a con save.
Okay, let's see. Now I'm gonna, let's see. Do I still have the woe, right? I'm gonna call the
what?
woe. The whatever, not the woe, the wheel, the Estrella thing.
Oh.
Sure has to use it on you.
But didn't she all the way at the beginning use that, and just we've had 3 sessions?
No, I mean
but
I
it's
have to do it each time. I don't think you can call it, and I think you're out of range.
Okay, so I have my.
Yeah,
Bardic.
see, I have to be within 30 feet of you, and I have to call it for the roll. Yeah.
Okay, I have my Bardic Flash of Genius. My regular inspiration. Since it's a +2, can I use it whenever, or do I have to call it beforehand?
You call it before the roll if you want to get an inspiration. +2.
I'll use the inspiration to get the +2.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have advantage anymore though, because the Uslog's thing ended, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, here goes.
Who are you hitting?
All right.
Oh, con save, right.
Con save. Okay,
so
that's
that
14.
is-
No, I still have to do my rolls. Then
DC
Glenn,
is
what do I
17,
get?
by the way.
So 14.
If you've got if Flash of Genius would do it, you might consider doing that and saving the die.
14. Actually, yeah. I'll just do Flash of Genius. Yep.
All right. So you have a sudden epiphany that you shouldn't let her bite you, and you kind of hold her back. I don't know. I'm not sure how you Flash of Genius this, but yeah, that works. You're like, no. All right. So that is going to not damage you. She bites into you, but luckily your body withstands the blood sucking, and she just kind of nips at you a bit, not enough to deal damage. That is it for her. Yeah, that's it for her. So this soldier is going to yell, "Bob, no!" as he slices at Estrella.
If he crits, I'm using a luck point.
So 19 does hit you. It's not a crit.
Okay.
Slashing you for 8 points of damage. Slashing damage.
Aren't you immune to crits too? I thought you had a.
Glenn.
Oh, that's right. You guys got me the adamantine
Well, he
breastplate.
didn't, he didn't crit you. He just dealt 8.
Well, I'm immune to
but-
crits anyway, is what Uslag was reminding me. Yeah.
Yeah. So
He
you see your son kind of faltering, but then she turns him back against you. What are you going to do? What are you going to say?
I say, son, why do you think I'm here risking my life?
He says,
And it's like my friends have agreed them to risk their lives as well because I wanted to get you back.
He says, to attack my mother. That's all you care about. It's ruining my life. Oh,
I just want I just want to put our family back together. I'm here for you and your sister. When's the last time you even saw her?
Give me a persuasion.
Come on, if there's any time to crit.
All right. And what are you doing for your actions?
Okay, so he's concentrating on the organ dance right now, so I can't throw up any concentration. So I am going to. He's going to. He's gonna psychic lance Diddy.
All right.
Actually, roll damage, but
So that's an in save for her.
yeah, 21.
Oh, she is gonna fail. So as she is jumping on Malin, she's suddenly struck by a bunch of psychic energy. So 21 psychic damage and incapacitated, right?
Yep, yeah, incapacitated. I attack her mentally and I say, "Hold still, you fucking monster!"
So she grabs at her head, screaming. Ah!
As for a bonus action, still got inspiration. Still got inspiration. I don't. Nothing is really coming at us right now. I'm going to. Is there any way I could use my bonus action to talk more?
Generally, you just have the 6 seconds, but I'll say that it does seem like you've affected him quite a bit by mentioning his sister. And he would look to Patience and say, I thought you said she died.
Oh.
What else are you doing?
He points at Diddy and says, "Hi, she's my friend. She came. She agreed to infiltrate this place to try and find you and your sister, and this is what Patience did to her. She turned her to a monster, but your sister is most definitely alive." And that'll be my turn.
All right. So the soldier goes. He's gonna run around run around the corner as you're saying these things, and I'm just gonna move this body because for some reason the X is.
Did Boulder Bottom kill 2?
Yeah,
Where's the second one?
it's this. It's the X's for some reason are in the background. But it's this one.
Oh, okay.
So he comes at you. 16 is enough to, or is not enough
No,
to hit you.
17.
So as you're playing
Right.
your little ditty, you kind of like sidestep the swipe. He says, "Damn it!
You cannot stop the performance."
You cannot stop me." All right, so that's it for him. Malin.
I turn around to Patience like, stop this, please. I'll trade myself in your service for just let Aramis and Diddy go. I'll trade. Stop this, please.
She laughs and says, Hadron is more powerful than an army of you. Why would I want such a wretched creature working for me? You'll
Exactly.
die
Stop
here."
being a pussy. Fight.
Alright, so what are you going to do? Diddy is currently holding her head, screeching a bunch because of the psychic damage. So she's not a threat currently. She's incapacitated. Hadron, as serious as the situation is kind of spinning around in beat with Glenn's doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, like cursing as he does so. So I'm going to fucking kill that bard.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep. I mean, are we trying to bolt or are we trying to?
So Malin yells, "Are we running?"
No.
Okay, I punch Adrian.
Okay. Alright, so 25 is going to strike him. As a reaction, he is going to force you to re-roll that and gain 20 temp HP. Alright, 23 is going to... Oh, no, you have flank, so that will still hit.
Same damage roll, I guess, from before.
And you have advantage anyway.
Yeah, we can use. So that is 17, which goes to his temp.
Okay, second punch. Oh no, I have advantage. Give me a second. Let me re-roll that.
Oh, so
That's
second
not
one, yeah, it's gonna miss.
And offhand.
All right, 23 again with flank will strike him. Doing 10, so 3 to his temp, and then 7. Ugh. He says, "God damn it, someone kill that bard."
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So the soldier, that guy's dead. Estrella.
Okay. I think I'm gonna.
It does sound like there are more guards coming, by the way.
There are? Okay. All right, I'm gonna take some oppies.
Okay. Or one oppie. Or maybe. I don't know how many. I guess where
I
are you
think this
moving
guy's
to?
dead unless there was two on top of each
Yeah,
other.
that's dead.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
guy's dead, yes.
So we'll start with the first oppie for one.
Okay. Alright, so the guy to the north of you is like, or the south of you is like, where are you going? Taking his reaction. 22 is going to strike you. Hitting you for 3 slashing.
And I'm gonna keep going.
Right,
Get him,
this
Boulder Bottom.
guy slashes. He says, I got your back. So, come running past.
Did the second one
good
get
on
me?
these oppies. Yeah, 21 hits you again. For another 5. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, 5. These guys
Luckily,
don't hit very hard. I'm
Luckily,
just
they're
gonna
not
take
very
them.
well trained, so you're pretty good at not taking direct sword hits from them. Just slashing wildly.
Oh, I'm going to pew 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 on this guy again.
Alright.
I'm gonna use
On which guy?
the pike guy. I'm trying to
okay.
take somebody out of the equation here.
Yeah.
Because I don't think my stuff is gonna do much against Collider, and I don't want to kill Diddy, so yeah, and then I'm gonna add Emboldening Bond on the first strike. So here goes. Oh, I guess I don't need it.
Alright, so yeah, 22 is gonna strike him. Doing 7 points. Oh. And that will put his third level, give him a third level of wounds. So what does that look like?
I just blast to the face. Like, his eyebrows are gone.
Alright, so the helmet keeps him from just dying, but his ears are kind of ringing, and there's a bunch of blood coming out of like the side of his head now as he stumbles back. 22 blasts him again for another 6. And
Ring his
28. Yeah, another
Oof.
2. Kind of grazes him. He's still up, but looking
Okay.
very wounded.
All right, that was a
Patience yells, where's my
cantrip.
reinforcements? Do your job, Adrian.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to my star form for this turn, and use my bonus action to try and finish that pikeman.
Okay. So you blast him with another starry blast. Yeah, 18 is going to strike him. And that is going to bring him to the dying state, if you want to describe it.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm taking a page out of Boulder Bottom's book, and I aimed for the throat.
Well, it wasn't a death blow, so maybe you grazed his throat, and he just falls down, kind of coughing, bleeding a bunch. But he's still on one knee. He's not dead yet.
I'm going to push him back 5 feet as well.
So yeah, he stumbles back, falling to his knees.
And
Nice job, Lassie. Always go for the throat.
Dwarves are always Scottish.
Alright, I think I can go. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna stay right here. I think that's all I can do. I've got a plan for.
Alright, Uslag.
But yeah, hold on, everyone.
We're all here.
Alright, still advantage.
Malin, will you knock your girlfriend out, please?
We're keeping her subdued.
Well,
If you don't knock her ass out, I'm killing her.
Yeah, if you don't do it in melee, then we can only kill her.
I'll do it.
What do you? It's Uslag's turn. What are you doing?
She's
do
gonna keep going after Hadrian. For this, with the advantage. Oof.
Alright, so
24.
24 is gonna strike him.
For flank.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright,
Again?
so yeah, that's gonna hit him for 24, which will put him to a 2nd level of wounds. It's like you crack him in the chest with the greatsword.
Yeah, with the divine.
And his eyes start glowing much more intently now.
Oh, well, that's not good. Okay.
We've
Hit
entered
him again.
phase 2.
Oh, wait. 14 would not hit. Or. Yes.
Everyone enter phase 2 positioning.
You know what? I think she's gonna yell at at Aramis. Aramis, you spoiled brat, get your butt over here. If you are responsible for your father's death, the wrath of the Raven Queen will be visited upon this entire house. Get over here now. She's gonna try to intimidate him. And her eyes are glowing black.
I was considering scolding him like an old lady, but I love that better.
It's
right,
probably not going to go very well, but I had to try.
Check. Alright, so he seems a little bit worried about the crazy-looking Raven Queen goddess.
Okay, it was worth a shot. I think that's... yeah, I have a bonus action. It's still an action to drink a potion for yourself, right?
It's a bonus action.
Oh.
Do it.
She's gonna do it. I think she only has little ones, though.
Alright, so you quickly pull a
yeah, she'll stick
potion
little one.
off your belt and
Yeah.
chug it.
Yep.
A little bit of refreshments.
10.
8 points of healing.
Or, oh, wait. Yeah, is it 2d4 plus 2?
Plus 2
Plus 4. Oh, okay.
for the normal one.
Got it.
Alright, so that's it for Uslog.
Yep.
The Polearm Master is going to death save. Oh, he dies. Oh, bleeds too much out of his neck and just falls forward, face planting on the carpet. So Aramis, the mention of your sister makes you realize that you were lied to. If she's still alive, she must be here. What are you going to do? You have to find her.
Okay.
I like that change. I like the name change.
Okay. So, you'll just see like this anger grow across him, and he'll look at Patience, and you'll just start to hear this crackle of energy, and he'll cast Chain Lightning at her.
Alright, you do know she isn't real, though. Just a reminder.
Oh, I did.
She is
I
a.
do know, like
You would
Is it
know
an
she's
illusion?
not really here. She's just kind of
Yeah, it's a projection.
using magic to watch what's going on. She didn't come here with you. That's why she hasn't been attacking.
Alright, give me 1 second. Changes things slightly.
You know where she is, but you would have to either teleport if you have it, or go there, and you don't know if you want to, face her one-on-one.
Cough, cough. Also, just a reminder, since the dancing gives disadvantage to dex saving throws. Cough, cough.
So if that's, then he'll just ignore her and just start yelling at the soldiers to stand down if they want us to live.
Fireball.
He says, Aramis, no!
And he'll do a Chain Lightning at Hadrian.
Ooh, here's the question: does he spark it off to Diddy?
Yes, he does.
Alright, so who is it going after?
So
Hadrian and who else?
and Diddy, none of the others are within range. He won't attack the party.
Alright, so what's the damage on that?
Oh my word.
And Hadrian has disadvantage on dex saves because of the dancing.
He does.
And does Diddy because she's incapacitated?
No, she
Okay.
does not. In fact, she is evasion.
That's still a lot of damage.
Alright,
Oh.
so he is going to, let's see, Dex is not his strong suit. Alright, so he's going to fail, taking 49 lightning.
Woo!
Oh, you're going to pay for that. Alright, anything else?
Lightning always beats metal. So did he make it?
Oh, right, did he?
Because if she died right here, this would be interesting.
She did not roll very well, so she would fail.
Oh.
And that is going to put her to dying as she kind of screeches.
Diddy!
Oh wait, she takes half damage for evasion. Is she down? Oh, I'm a liar. No, she is still up, so she is at...
She's still up?
24.
God damn.
Yeah, because she automatically makes her... Or she
Evasion,
automatically takes
yeah.
half damage with evasion. Or makes... Yeah, if she fails it, she takes half.
I thought she had more.
So she is barely clinging on with 3 levels of wounds, kind of fried from the electrical energy. What else, Aramis?
That will be it.
Alright. So Hadrian goes, he says, alright, enough of this. And he is going to use his action to attempt to save. So let's go.
Hey, listen, save DC 20.
Well, he has...
Open the door back up.
So he's going to fail, but with his legendary, one of his charges, he just makes it. He says, no, I won't die here, as he just stops dancing and roars with anger. That was his action, though. So as a bonus action, you don't lose the spell, right? You still have it, or does it go away?
It goes away. It was a concentration.
Oh, if he makes it, it goes away. All right.
Yeah.
So, as a bonus action, he is going to point at Raldo, and a bunch of magic missiles fly at him. Pew, 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 pew.
Ooh.
So that's going to be...
That's not a roll, is it? It's a auto hit.
It's auto hit, yeah.
Shit. Okay.
25 points of force damage. Pew, 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 pew. And that's
But
yeah. What do you got?
Boulder Bottom. He is going to do something impressive, and he's going to shield it.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I didn't
No.
think he had
I was
that
like,
ability.
ooh.
He's like, I've been studying as a mage. You just, oh god, no, it didn't work.
We've got Dick left for HP. So.
I need 5 con saves to see if he holds his spell.
He doesn't. I'm not even going to try.
Right. He's just like, nah, that's okay. All right, so new round. It's going to be Slurp.
Slurp is going to come down from the ceiling, stay invisible, get down on the ground right here. And no one knows he's there, and that's all he's doing for now.
All right, at the end of Slurp's turn, you see Hadrian grab his maul and just spin around as he flies forward, attacking the 3 of you. So I think that's dex saves. That's the blade dash, using 3 of his legendaries.
What's the DC?
Or wait, no, it's sorry, he just makes attacks on each of you.
Oh, he used all his movement.
When?
He-
Well, this
Because
is this is his blade dash. This is his legendary thing. He just wasn't able to use it before because you were making him dance.
Well, his does it cost movement because at the beginning of his turn he would have had to use all his movement dancing before he used his action.
This doesn't cost movement. He gets to do it as part of the attack. He just couldn't do it while you were making him dance. So he's been pent up, really annoyed by you. Malin, 33. Is going to hit you for 18 bludgeoning, 6 force, and 4 acid. Uslag. 23, I believe, is going to hit you for 17 bludgeoning, 4 force, and 9 acid, and
17.
Estrella.
4 force and 9 acid.
And,
And then
Diddy?
well, I have to have that, right?
He
Because
attacks
of
Diddy.
the bludgeoning.
Yes, the bludgeoning you would have, the
Okay.
17 bludgeoning. And Estrella. Oh, 21. So yeah, that would still hit you. Unless you got something.
Yeah, I'm gonna shield. I think I have shield. Oh, wait a second. Do I have shield? Gosh, I get my characters mixed up. She's got too many classes. No, I don't have shield.
Alright, so
Okay, never mind.
then he is going to do 29 bludgeoning, 6 force.
I'm going to
Yeah.
he's gonna need to re-roll that
The
let me
attack?
luck point that yeah.
Oh, okay. Can you do that after damage is declared?
Well, I was still looking for my shield when he started like giving off the damage.
Alright, I'll
And
reroll,
so, I
that's
mean,
fine. Go
Okay,
ahead.
no, I mean
spend
we don't
your-
have to. I just, yeah.
well, do
He's
you want
probably
me...
still gonna hit me. I was just hoping that yeah.
Do you want me to roll or re-roll, or should I just do it?
I think reroll, because like she was trying to,
Alright,
and she said she was
so-
prepped to use the luck.
I'll re-roll. No, 32 is definitely going to hit you. But maybe it'll roll lower damage. No, it's going to be 31 bludgeoning, 9 force, and
Me and my big mouth.
6 acid. And that's going to be his legendary at the end of Slurp's turn, Raldo. I was like, someone take that
Wait,
guy
what about
down.
Diddy?
Oh, he didn't swing it, did he?
He swung at her before.
This
We didn't.
well, this time he's kind of like, oh, I might. This is getting antsy. I shouldn't kill my allies. Why did you want her to kill Diddy?
No, okay.
I thought you said you didn't want that. I mean, I can. If you want to do a story point, I could say he swung at Diddy.
Yeah. So let's just do that at this point.
All right, story point.
Can I trade a story point to have him not swing it? Did
The avatars in the other dimension are fighting over how the story goes. Is that an actual request?
I'm thinking about it. I mean, because I don't have to trade. So
Are you just
I guess
trying
how
to
many?
troll Malin?
Okay, hold on.
No,
do we want to go out of the character and discuss this?
No, because I'm just saying. Because I told Malin out of character that he wants to have Malin go evil, and I told him, I'm like, I will do whatever I can to stop it. Like, I will foil your plan. I am not letting Malin go evil.
Well, in the story, yes. Like out of character, you're gonna try to stop it, or
Maybe. Yeah. I was like, I want Malin to have a good ending.
what?
All right, I'm gonna say that if it's it's your story, so I'm gonna say if Malin wants to do that, then that's fine. So yeah, he'll swing at Diddy. I mean, he's overconfident. All right, so you're gonna pay a story point for this. Okay. Malin. All right, so yeah, if he's gonna go down swinging, he's gonna make sure you suffer. Oh, crit. Ruh-roh. Yeesh. Alright, so he swings around as he flies past her, just slamming his maul into her as like her bones all crack and her body kind of flies through the air, slamming into the wall over here and falling down dead. That's a lot of damage. He laughs maniacally. And Boulder Bob says, "Oh God!"
Absolute horror.
All right, so Raldo's turn. He said, "I told you I'm going to kill you, Songbird." As he continues to stalk towards Glenn. You're next.
Oh shit. Okay. So
Raldo's like, "Oh,
Raldo.
God."
Yeah, he's gonna.
What
He's
the
gonna
bloody
shoot this guy.
hell? All right, so he turns
Yeah, we need
around.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Although he does have oh no, he has 3 levels of wounds. Sorry, not 2.
Yeah.
He is really hurt. That chain lightning fucked him up.
Yeah.
16 hit this sucker.
16. No, AC is 18, so he blocks with his shield. Dink. Raldo curses.
It's annoying. Do it again.
Not my best work. That one hits him, though.
All right, and that will be his turn.
All right.
Did he miss both?
No, he killed one of them.
He did. Okay.
The X is behind him again. All right, so another guard comes running down the hall, and kind of running into Raldo. He's gonna slash at him. He's like, "Stop!" But Raldo is gonna barely dodge that and say, "I can't be doing this much longer."
That would have downed him.
Diddy is dead, obviously. The soldier here is going to run up on Glenn and say, "Where do you think you're going?" Whew. Oh, you dodge.
Oh, good.
Glenn. Oh, wait, sorry. No, not Glenn. More soldiers are arriving. So, from the north, more of the normal soldiers. One comes running in, coming up to here. And then another one comes running in, dashing past him to here, and they're just all like, "Stop! Put down your weapons or you're dead!" Glenn.
Take care of Boulder Bottom.
He says, "Oh God, I'm so hurt." He's like grabbing at his wounds from before. Wait, what just hit him? Oh, the soldier hit him. So yeah, he's bleeding from a couple of wounds now. Oh, I could use some aid, lassie.
Okay, so he has legendary saves.
Yeah, so he used one. So generally those who are some are just very good at shrugging off effects. He must be extremely strong-willed. I mean, of course.
That's the whole reason I had Otto's irresistible dance.
But he does look very wounded.
Misty, step over. Can you TP over to the other side between Hadrian and guard in the hallway?
Do that, but it wouldn't stop him from walking around and killing me.
Even if you came back behind Uslog?
Boulder Bottom.
I think I'm gonna
Go ahead.
I think I'm gonna wall of force between him and me.
All right. Boulder Bottom says, "I don't think we can retreat this way. There are too many guards coming." You're gonna throw up a wall of force in front of you?
I'm going to. I'm going to bonus action unsettling words on him, Hadrian.
All right.
And
so as he stalks towards you, what do you say?
I say. Throughout all the power you've gained, you're still just a little human man inside of a big suit of armor. That's what you'll always ever be.
He growls angrily at you. I'll show you what I am, affected by your unsettling words.
And I am going to pull out my lute from a little tune, and I'm going to snap my fingers with magic, and I say, hey, I've got an idea, everyone. Why don't we all just lie down and take a nap? Huh? As I cast Mass Suggestion on every enemy, all the soldiers and Hadrian.
Alright. What's the DC on that?
20.
Okay. Let me do some checks here.
I assume this has got to hit all the soldiers, or one of them might get lucky, but, like, they can't have that high wisdom. Hadrian, I don't know. He's made from the depths of the bowels of...
He's probably got legendary resist. Still.
Well, that's what I know. So I'm like, okay, I'm making him burn one, or he's gonna go to sleep until somebody at least attacks him. Because I'm hoping, like I said, either burns the resistance, or he'll go to sleep until somebody strikes him, which isn't that powerful, but it would at least let me reposition, like, get the hell out of the way.
So the soldiers all just, like, suddenly fall to their knees and, like, lean up against something as they doze off. Hadrian would have failed, but he will indeed spend a legendary, and he says, oh no, you don't, not again.
Okay,
anything else?
He's gonna move over some dead bodies and.
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me. Go down here.
Did you jump over the bodies to avoid difficult terrain?
Sure. Yeah.
Because or else they would have slowed you.
I will say yes then. To that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that would have been okay. So if I.
You do hear as you get to the hallway, footsteps coming from the north and south. There sounds like a bunch of reinforcements coming this way.
Where are the doors?
Okay. I'm about ready to just shove down static and just kill Boulder Bottom and all these motherfuckers. But like, all right, that'll be the turn.
All right, so the soldier, is that the dead one? I think it is. Yeah, so he is going to be dead. Malin goes. So
okay.
Hadrian laughs and says, another one you love that you couldn't defend. Pathetic.
So I saw her just fly absolutely like.
Yeah, he like swung around like golf swung and just she went flying down the hallway.
It's like some DBZ shit, like when they get punched and like fly through the fucking mountain.
Bunch of bones cracking. She just is all mangled.
Mal like stops. Just looks at her form. Then looks down to his left, sees Eli dead next to him. And he's like, no, like, this is not, and then he like looks randomly, this is not supposed to happen again? And as soon as he says that, he just immediately like has a seizure. Like Malin immediately just starts like he clutches his head and he's like, oh my god. And then he just falls to the ground and he's like, boom, empty.
Alright, so that would be it for Malin. What about Estrella? What is she doing?
You did. So Malin just like went unconscious or something?
I'm I fell to my knees, but it's like my eyes are open and I'm just still
kind of catatonic almost.
Yeah, like Malin's not here. Like, you know, he's up, but he's just not
overwhelmed by the magnitude of what just happened.
Well, shit.
And I just have my memories just rush back to me, so.
Okay, so I'm just standing here facing down this guy in the middle of this hallway now.
So
okay.
he's kind of looking towards where where Glenn went. He's also kind of looking back at Malin, smiling, and like casually looking at you. You don't know if he's going to target you, but
Oh yeah, but if I step away from him, I know he'll pummel me, and I know I won't survive it.
oh yeah.
So
he's
I have
threatening you.
I have to use my action. I can't do anything else this turn. I have to use my action to get away. So, well, could use bonus action and Misty Step, but I think I'm gonna So which one of these guys is alive?
They're all sleeping.
I know, but we still need to kill them though, right?
Debatable.
Sent you a message, Aramis. A whisper. So what are you gonna do, Estrella?
Okay.
Can I do my Starry Form attack at short range?
Yeah, it's a range attack, so it should be a disadvantage.
Yeah, it would be a disadvantage, but you could do it.
It's a spell attack, but let me look here.
If it's a ranged spell attack, it would be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Unless there's like a melee version of it.
No, ranged spell attack. Oh shit. I guess I will Misty Step. And this is a Warlock spell slot. So
Could I throw a guiding bolt out too?
what?
Could I throw because you have 3 guiding bolts left, right?
Well, it's still casting a spell.
Yeah, but it depends on if we're doing the 5.5 rules now, since it doesn't use a spell slot.
Entirely 2014.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
technically old school. All right, so where are you Misty stepping to?
I guess I'm gonna go to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'm gonna go to Boulder Bottom. No. Can't do. Okay. Shit. Left me not a lot of options. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, so if I cast Misty Step on this turn, me casting a spell later in the round as a held action would be allowed or not allowed?
If you cast a spell, you can't ready a spell as well because you'd be casting it on this turn.
Okay, yeah, he'll kill me if I don't, so I've got to get away from Hadrian. So, there's no way I can survive another hit. So I guess I'll just 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 bloop, and I'll put the rest of my plans on hold till after this round. If we're still alive.
Alright, so you teleport into the room, and you would notice there is a suit of armor in this room. Decorational. It's a bit strange. Something seems familiar to you. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I'll try and shoot him, but I don't really expect it to do much.
Oh, at Hadrian? Alright, that's going to hit him. 27. Oh, so he takes 15. Or wait, radiant. So it seems he is resistant to radiant.
Okay.
So he take 5 radiant and 5 bludgeoning.
Alright, that's my turn.
He says, "Oh, lady, you just made a mistake." Alright, that's it for you.
That would
Slog.
really make him stop with his obsession with Malin, and when I do 5 points of damage to him, that makes him stop obsessing about the bard.
Well, he has turned around and is looking towards you now.
Okay, that's unexpected.
What are you gonna do, Slog?
I guess seeing Malin go catatonic, she She's like, come on, Malin. Don't do this. We need you. Snap out of it. She doesn't know what's going on with them, but she's... Try. Hopefully her words will get through to him. And then she will run up to Hadrian.
All right.
Okay. Really don't want to get crit by him. So I'm just gonna regular attack.
All right. So you slash at him as he kind of looks towards Estrella. You come in to get his attention. That's gonna bounce off him. Yeah.
No, I want to save my inspiration in case I die. Yeah, she's just gonna try to hit again. If this one misses, maybe I'll...
Oh.
Damn it. Well, she's
Gonna
here.
heroic?
Hopefully that'll keep him here.
All right. So you come at him slashing.
Malin.
He parries your 2 attacks with his maul.
Just continue
and
yelling
just
at Malin. Come on, we can do this.
Says he's a useless shell. Not worth your time. Okay, so another guard comes rushing in from the north. Stop right there. Aramis. What are you gonna do?
Aramis is going to move up here, and he's gonna yell that there's a door behind the armor.
Aramis, what are you doing? She yells at you. Just kill them.
Ignoring her.
They lie.
And I am going to cast Igby's hand on Hadrian.
So Hadrian's gaze meets yours, and he says, "Don't you do it, child."
And
All
I
right.
crit.
So he is can't be crit, but that will hit
Yep.
him.
And I'm
As a
doing
huge
the,
hand.
the grasping.
Okay.
The grasping hand. So
Bixby's squeezing.
he's gonna be grappled.
Is there a save for that? Like, how does that work?
Grapple your small character. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
For
good
the-
luck. All right, so he sees this large hand appear, and he's going to try to dodge it. Oh, he actually rolled pretty good. What's the DC?
18.
Oh, so he's going to avoid it this turn. With a +2. And he says, "I'm warning you, kid. I let the lightning go. You keep this up, I'm gonna have to put you on the floor." And Patience would yell, "Don't kill him, just disable him."
Don't you touch my son!
And then I'm going to use Sorcerer Point
Okay.
to cast Psychic Lance at him.
Wham.
That's my boy.
You just hear from down the hallway since Glenn can't even see this. Good job.
So he needs
My,
a DC 18 intelligence check.
like father, like son.
Alright, so he is gonna fail. But he's gonna use the last of his epic
Last point, you say.
saves. And avoid the effect. Oh, damn it.
He avoids it.
Well, he makes a save, so does he take half damage?
Yeah, he takes half damage, but he's not incapacitated.
Alright, so...
That was his last one.
Yeah, but it's his turn next.
So he gets, was it 17? Okay. Yeah, he looks really hurt now. Alright, anything else?
Oh, that's it.
Hadrian goes. He kind of looks down the hall towards oh, it's not Eli. What's his name? Aramis. Looks at Uslag and says, "Oh, fuck this." He opens up a panel in his chest where you see the shadow crystal is plugged into him, and he puts his hand on it as he is engulfed in shadows, vanishing. And that's it. New round. Slurp.
Slurp's not doing anything.
All
My
right,
plan for last round was foiled.
Raldo.
Get over here. If they're asleep, get in here.
Raldo is like, he's looking at all the soldiers and the other guy running down the hall. He's like, oh, yeah. So what's Raldo gonna do?
Well, that's right. I'm older.
So there's one guy here who's basically just got here. But it seems like there might be another way out.
Well, the mansion was our plan anyway, of how to get out, but I don't know.
All right, so Raldo comes running down the hall. Hup, 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 hup,
Yeah.
hup. Remember, his speed is reduced by 5 because of the exhaustion, so he's one less. All right, that's it for Raldo. Soldier's asleep. This soldier is asleep. This one's asleep. That one's asleep. Glenn. So you do hear more soldiers coming from the south.
Glenn, can you bring Diddy? Come.
Yeah, about that.
She would half your speed if you try to pick her up and drag her.
I mean, why? She's dead.
I mean, that's what Estrella would say. You do your thing.
He is going to simply point right here and snap his fingers. Because he's like, I'm tired of dealing with all these peons. As he's going to just really the only AoE he has, synaptic to do damage. But he's just gonna. I mean, I really don't think it matters. But he's just gonna explode all their brains.
So you're popping all their heads.
Yeah.
All right. So even the sleeping ones, it's pretty messed up. All right.
Okay.
So they just. There's just like blood everywhere in the hallway over there. So you just killed 4 guys.
All right, sweet.
What about this guy? Did you include him? The sleeping
Yes.
guy?
Everybody who's
All right.
everyone who's not dead is dying.
All right. So yeah, there's blood everywhere. What else?
I see. I'll run in here and actually, I'm gonna item interaction, close the door, and let's see. All right, everyone, get next to me. I'll teleport us out of here.
There's a door over here, according to your son.
Okay.
Patience yells, "Oh, you're not leaving now." She says, "I should have had this up before to prevent Hadrian from going, but you are definitely not leaving." What else?
Some magic.
She says, "My guards will bring you down. And
that'll be it.
I'll have all of your heads for this. So Malin, anything?"
Yeah. Completely. Like deep in within the recess of my mind, I speak and say, "Surtur."
He says, "Are you ready?"
Yeah, what you mean now? Nothing changes. I thought things would be different this time, but if you give me your power, I promise I will burn the world for you. And then as like before, like the entire time I've ever talked to him is like, mental communication. I kind of imagine it this time of, I'm just looking out in front of me, and then like within my mind, I kind of like materialize myself, and like I stare at him, and like my eyes are like on fire when I tell him that.
All right. So you have this interaction in your mind.
Yeah.
Does anything happen? Like, do you rise at all? Or are you still kind of kneeling there?
Well, assuming he does the snaps fingers and like accepts.
So
Then yeah, something is gonna happen.
he will say, "This is the start of something grand. You and I shall baptize this world in fire. Even the cataclysm shall not compare to the rage we bring upon these mortals." He says, "For Diddy and those you've lost, we shall make all pay." All right, that's it. Or go ahead.
Well, yeah. As he's doing that, like my body just starts heating up, and then it's all of a sudden it's just like a pillar of fire just shoots up out of me.
Any damage to the people around you?
I don't know about well, could.
Well, would the fires be hot enough
no.
to hurt people near you?
Yes, they would, but I think I would, try not to, have them not damage my party, or I don't know how you rule that.
All right, so you kind of hold back a little. All right, so he is burning.
Like the fire like base.
Or go ahead.
Go ahead. Like the fire like base like explodes, but like passes through them. But it's like really hard to see right now.
All right, so flames are just bellowing from Malin. It seems like he is very, or not completely in control. I'll say give me a wisdom save.
Yeah, second.
See if you're able to maintain control.
Sorry, my roll 20 is grayed out for some reason right now.
It's because you've lost yourself. Or roll 20 crashed, one or the other. Alright, so yeah, I'll say you do keep control, luckily not burning your people. Estrella, it would be your turn, just flames are erupting from Malin.
Well, I'm not. I wasn't done.
Alright, what else are you doing? It was like 6 seconds.
Well, I mean, yeah. As this is happening, like within, like you can see like the shadow of Malin. Like I'm going through a transformation here, and like I'm like growing in size. I'm getting like, you can almost see like a bigger shadow inside, and then I just let out a behemoth of a roar, like just absolute. Like this is one of the loudest roars you've ever heard.
All right, so you grow in size, flames and roars take hold. All right, anything else?
I'm finishing up. I promise. And
All
as
right.
like one last thing I say, I look at Patience and say, "I'm coming for you," and then I just like go on a rampage. I just book it. I take off running down the hallway.
Right.
Like absolutely ablaze. I'm just like running, and just through.
So, seeing the transformation, she says under her breath, "Surtur." And with a worried look on her face, she would finally vanish. That is it for Malin. So he just runs right past you guys, and as he hits the door, it kind of explodes open. Alright, Estrella.
I'm going to, Malin, what are you doing? And then I'm going to grab a scroll off my belt and kneel down and touch Eli.
Okay. So you are doing Revivified. You have the 300 for the components.
Girl.
Alright. Would Eli wish to return?
Probably not.
All right, so meeting his family in the afterlife, as he hears the calling back from this world, he kind of looks down and says, I'm done with it. And the Revivify would fail.
Is the scroll consumed?
No, because the spell basically just failed. So the magic
Okay.
is not used, it just uses your action in the attempt.
Then I would kind of give a little bit of a gasp and a sob and then put out another, because that means I can still cast a spell since that failed, right? Because that
As long as it's not an action, because that used your action.
Right. So then I'll do another mass healing word, and yeah.
All right.
Okay. There it is.
All right, so more magic pours into the area, giving you all some health. So you gain 14. And
14
another...
for everyone else, and 24 for Boulder Bottom.
All right, anything else?
I'm gonna go and look behind this armor.
Give me an investigation. Actually, you'd have to wait because that would require an action. So you're gonna have to wait on that.
That's my turn.
All right, Uslog. More soldiers are
Guess you
coming.
would also call after Malin.
You would
Malin,
just
don't do this. Come back.
You would hear screams from some of the reinforcements and Malin roaring as he runs into. Sounds like a large group of them.
Glenn puts his hand on Uslog's shoulder. It's like, don't. He's lost to us now. He's given in to Surtur. He's not the Malin we knew anymore.
Slug just kind of gets a look of acceptance and like just kind of stony face, nods, and heads over to Eli. Well, we're not leaving him, and she'll pick him up and start dragging him towards the door.
All right.
We've lost too many. Get out of here. I don't know how far I can drag him. I wasn't counting.
All right, so you drag him into the room, and it looks like Estrella is looking for something behind the statue there.
Yeah, so she's got Eli or his body just kind of over her shoulder.
All right.
Yeah, I think I could have moved a little bit further in, so I wasn't sure whose token that was here, so I didn't know if I could move there, but I think she would just...
So, we can drop out of rounds now.
There.
I assume you're all coming in here to try to escape. I do need some investigation checks. I'll take up to 2 from the group to see if you can figure out what's going on. Well, I'll say Aramis knows about this, so maybe like as Estrella is about to look for this secret door, Aramis just kind of moves in and presses a section of the wall, which opens a doorway. Go ahead.
Let's say he'll go. We need to move quickly. She'll be coming.
Not leaving without your sister. Not after everything I've had to sacrifice.
Yeah, we have to find Ruby.
Did he give us any intel on where she is?
So you were
Before we lost contact?
This is the area they were both supposed to be in, but you only found him here, obviously.
Did we look behind that door?
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell real quick. Glenn's been harping about his kids the whole time I've traveled with him, so let's see if he's told me enough. I'm gonna try to locate person.
What's the distance on that?
1,000 feet.
Alright, so strangely enough, you don't sense her within 1,000 feet, which makes you think she's not in the mansion. Maybe
Glenn, I've never met her, but from what you've told me about her, I thought I could maybe sense her, and I don't sense her nearby. I don't think she's in this building. Unless they're shielding me somehow with the magic.
I trust your magic, Estrella. She might not be here then. Fuck, where is she?
We'll find
And
her.
I spent that spell slot, Lou, right, for me to understand that she wasn't here.
Yeah, because the spell
Okay.
went off. You just would know she's not within 1,000 feet, or
It
she's
didn't.
being.
It doesn't say it in the
well,
chat sometimes, but it did subtract the slot. So
there is a chance that if she's here, she's being shielded from scrying. There are spells that can prevent scrying or location, basically,
Right.
like amulets of proof.
Well, I mean, she didn't even do that for Hadrian or like, get this ready to like for an anti-teleportation field. I don't think she would have. I don't know. It's just like we have to get out of here though.
He told me that Ruby was dead.
He shook his head, not from the intel that he gave us. And he looks across the hall and he just says, I'll never forget your sacrifice, Diddy. Thank you. I'm so sorry it had to end this way.
You hear another loud roar in the distance, and like more screams.
Mark
All right,
my
I think we would be
words.
following. I think we'd at this point be following Aramis out the door, right?
Yeah.
Well, this door leads to a room with a stairwell going down. You know that this goes into part of the basement, Aramis, but you think you should be able to find a back way out of the house going through there. Although, your or not, I shouldn't say your mom, but Patience did see you pointing this out, so she might know where you're going if you don't hurry. There might be reinforcements waiting.
If we don't move, we could be set up into a trap. We need to go now.
Guys, let's hurry then.
She knows we're going this way, right?
Can I enhance ability Uslog so that she's not slowed down carrying Eli? Would that work?
That wouldn't increase her strength because carrying, a lot of weight isn't ability checks. Well, what's your carrying capacity, Uslog?
Oh man, that's always a tough one for me.
It's 10 times your strength unencumbered.
Oh, okay. My strength, so 190.
All right.
And how much is your gear?
And yeah, like how much is Eli with all his gear, his body and his gear?
I wasn't.
Oh,
He wasn't much.
Well, we'll just say you'd be at half speed, so you can't really run
Okay.
very well because I assume
Yeah,
you
'cause
have
I
some
think-
gear too.
Yeah, I'm carrying like 150.
Well, then I would reduce her. I would
You
enlarge
could do
her.
that. She would just have
Yeah.
to squeeze a little. All right, so
Yeah.
Usla gets much bigger, suddenly able
Like I try to focus the magic to like make you buffer instead of like actually wider and taller.
Glenn will he's gonna take out his harp and he'll play at kind of like a very a few chords, like a kind of like a romantic tune, and he'll kind of like just embarrassingly like he'll just kind of like kiss Uslog's shoulder as he casts cure wounds.
Probably as far as he can reach.
Yeah, that's what I saw your shoulder. He's like, okay, I can't. Okay, at 5th level.
And I imagine we're all scurrying after Aramis as we do this. Like maybe we're not going as fast as we'd like, and that's why we're kind of putting out the magic. Yeah.
I feel like we're on the move.
Yeah.
I feel like we're on the move. Yeah.
Oh, that was a cure wound.
So
Okay,
yeah, so that is 29. Back.
nice.
All right, so you quickly head down the stairwell. As I said, Uslog having to squeeze a bit, and you enter the basement area. As you follow Aramis rushing through, trying to make it to the exit, you are surprised as you enter into one of the rooms, and you're about to run through it, but you see something peculiar, which kind of stops you for a moment. There is a familiar to some of you, individual in this room. He is leaning up against one of the walls, kind of eyeing you as you are rushing past.
Hey, oh man, what's up? This is a weird place to find you.
Weirder than the windmill, even.
Yeah, that was weird enough. I mean, but what's up?
So
there's going to be some guards coming after us any moment now.
he's gonna.
I feel like we don't really stop too much. Yeah.
He says it's too late for that. They already know where you're going. There's no way you're making it out of here. Unless, and he looks at Estrella, gives you a kind of strange nod, and looks at the wall next to him, where you'd see a strange looking symbol.
Do I recognize it?
It looks like the symbols he was creating in the windmill. He says, "Do you hear the echo of what I told you?"
I listen.
Something does seem familiar about all this, but you don't know what he's talking about exactly.
I don't understand. There's little time. What do you mean? I would go and look more closely at the symbols that he glanced his eyes towards.
So he looks at you again, and you remember something about a library. You think you're standing in a library looking at him, but you're not yourself. You feel like you're someone else. You're wearing robes. This all seems so familiar, but at the same time very foreign.
I kind of blink a couple times and shake my head.
Give me, in your mind, you remember him standing in the library as well. He's saying something, but it's kind of blurry to you. All you can make out is barbarian friend and dagger. This is almost like a memory, but you've never actually had it. Like you're living someone else's memory.
Okay, so then I guess I would listen closely to the words.
That's all you can make out, those two words.
Okay. All right. Do I see my surroundings, or do I still see this library?
No, it was a memory. I mean, you didn't lose sight of where you were. You just saw that memory in your mind as if you had lived it, but you know that you never did. Almost like I said, you were seeing someone else's memory.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure.
You say it out loud.
If I only get those two words, then I don't know how much. I was trying to find where you put that, Lou, and now I can't find it because I was trying to
In the
reread
role play.
Yeah, it's under the roleplay
Oh,
section
it's in
in
the role
Discord.
play. Okay, there it is.
Although, like I said, you only remember part of it.
Yeah. Behind the armor, if things get too good. Okay. Nasira. She would say that out loud. She'd be like, Nasira. And kind of
Smiles.
shake her head. Yeah, but I don't think she understands what's going on here. Do you have Uslug? Do you have a dagger? Do you have something?
Well, the one this guy gave me. That's the only dagger I have. Well, yeah. And the wind.
What's it
at
do?
the windmill.
Did we look at it more closely? Like, does it have a property?
No, but it seems familiar.
So as you
I don't know why.
pull the dagger out, you would notice it start to glow a bit, and the symbol on the wall glows as well. And again, the old man just continues to smile.
What game are you playing, old man? This is weird.
He says, the time is approaching. The Zatian are starting to awaken.
What, should I stab the symbol with this? Or what?
I don't know. Get closer. See if it
Okay.
intensifies.
I cannot interfere with how things play out. At least
She'll
not
go and she'll
directly.
tap the symbol with the dagger.
All right, so you would touch the dagger to the wall, and the dagger would go right through it. There might be some kind of portal here.
Oh.
He says,
Okay,
"You best hurry."
I guess there's a portal.
Slurp would dive through and if he can, come right back.
All right, so Slurp would come back and say, "It leads to the windmill."
Okay, let's go. It's the windmill, guys.
All right, Uslag will go last, so she'll.
Yeah,
Everyone go through.
Going all the way through.
So are you all going through?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, as you come running through, you would suddenly run out the wall within the windmill where you see he had crafted those symbols. In the distance, you would hear a bunch of alarms and yelling coming from the south. And if you look out the window, you would hear, or you would see, like soldiers running towards the Blackwater estate, just like a bunch of guards and mercenaries.
Let's get to one of these trees, and I can put some distance between us and this estate. Are you coming with us, old man?
Which old man? Oh, he didn't follow you through the portal.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Where did he go? Come on, we've got to get out of here. We got to get off their estate. I would look out the windmill and kind of head for the nearest trees.
All right. So
I
there
follow.
are a bunch of soldiers moving through the fields. Are you trying to stealth?
I could
Sure.
just teleport us.
Oh,
What'd you say?
I could just teleport all of it.
Do you want to? I mean, yes, that's fine. That's what I was going to do, but you can too if you want. Yeah.
As you
Where
guys
should
are-
we?
Real quick, as you guys are like doing that, I would like to say a huge ball of fire just erupts from the estate.
Oh, you hear like a howl.
Because I thought you needed-
explosions.
Glenn, can you
Okay.
still do the mansion today if you do the teleport?
No. It's one or
Okay.
the
Yeah.
other.
Let me do the tree thing then.
Okay.
All right. So like I said,
Right,
you would
running
have
for
to
the
cross
trees.
the field, and there is a chance you might be spotted. Luckily, it is dark out.
Well, I don't want to cross the whole field. I just want to go right over here. Yeah.
Yeah, but that would still put you out in the open because that's actually a
Okay,
pretty
well-
big distance.
Okay, we can try to stealth then. There's
All
there's no large plants around the windmill.
Well, there's probably a couple of trees in the area. Let me ask the dice. Let's see what they say.
Well, we can try to stealth, but if they see us, we should just run for it. We should be able to get out before
The
they
dice
get to us.
do not smile upon you. The closest tree is about 600
Okay.
feet.
All right, let's try to move low and quiet, but if they see us, just run for it,
All right, so
And
I'll,
worst case scenario, Glenn will use his teleport, right?
I'll take up to 2 stealth rolls from the group to kind of lead the party through the
okay,
grassland.
what's that?
Wait.
Uslag?
Okay, now.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Cool.
All right, so as you're about to go, Estrella kind of waves her hand around, and you all get kind of blurry, and you notice you're not leaving tracks anymore, becoming very hard to see.
Sarah, Stealthy?
Ish.
Go for
Yeah.
it. I'm not.
Yeah, I know Glenn and Uslag are, but
Since it's nighttime, I'll say you have advantage already, plus 15 now,
advantage and plus. Ooh, nice.
because yeah, it's very dark out at this point.
Okay, so I'm doing one.
I think
Yeah,
so. You
and then
and
I can,
Uslag.
but Glenn's probably a little better.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
41
commotion,
make it.
I'll just-
but you pretty easily avoid any type of scrutiny or notice as you go across the field, getting to one of the trees, and I assume you're casting your tree gate spell.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to take us back to a different city for tonight, just while the heat is dying down. I don't think we should be in Tyvanas.
All right, where are you taking everyone?
I don't remember where this. I have too many druids that have tree friends in Gaian. Can you show me the map? I think I might have something up near Dazoric, right?
Let me see.
Because I know we always mark it, but I've done it with so many different characters. Okay, so we've got Hona, and we've got...
Yeah,
Oh, I don't see anything at the
you have Isik.
Okay, how about the Ringmaster Tower? I've got one there. I'll go there.
All right, so yeah, that's right, outside the Runemaster Tower. Okay, so you all step through. Yeah, maybe you didn't have the spell when you were in Zoric. Or it was a different character.
Actually, I think Estrella might not have been with the group
Yeah,
yet
yeah.
at that time.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you step through the gate, the sounds of yelling and commotion kind of fade away to a much more peaceful, windy mountain in the darkness of night. A cold chill goes through all of you as you kind of look out over a dark, starry sky very high up in the mountains. The tower looms over you, next to you.
Estrella would take a very deep breath of the cold air and close her eyes as she kind of like looks up to the sky. Like her eyes are closed, but she's kind of pointing her face up to the sky, and she might be praying or something, but she's kind of quiet for a moment.
Boulder Bottom would fall to his knees and say, thank the gods I'm out of that fucking city. I love you, nature. And he just
Uslag would gently lay Eli's body down and then just go like slump against the wall.
Alright, the gate closing behind you. We're alive.
Not all of us.
Aye. And not all of us made
And yeah,
it.
I think after... Oh, yeah.
Oh,
After quiet for a while.
Or go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, after a few minutes, like, I would probably go over to Uslag and begin helping with, like, laying Eli out or something. Take him inside or something.
Boulder Bottom looks at, what's your name? Asmin? No.
Aramis?
Aramis, and says, you hit me with a lightning bolt, you little shit. Oh, fucking scorched me. Wasn't very nice. Fucking mages. Oh, my goddamn kidney. He just kind of limps towards the tower. I'm going to bed.
Aramis won't even really much acknowledge him. He's just kind of staring down Glenn.
Oh yeah,
He's
Glenn.
staring me down, or
Yeah.
or staring at me, or staring down.
Staring you down.
Oh, okay.
No.
He just kind
The wind
looks
blows
back
around you
and-
too. Bunch of snow.
of he's kind of
Little wisps of hair on Aramis. Oh wait, do you have long hair or short hair?
Oh, it's like it's I mean it's not like long, I'd say shaggy.
Is it Glenn who has the unkempt hair? Maybe Glenn's hair is blowing in the wind.
yeah, probably.
Alright, go ahead, sorry.
And he kind of like reaches his hand out a little bit, but stops. He looks at him. Is it really you, son?
It is me. You don't know what she did.
Last time I saw you, you were just a boy.
Still a boy.
What did you do to you?
Did you say something?
Yeah. What did she do to you, son?
Oh, sorry. Well, when she took us, she just... Not exactly sure. It just started. I remember pain. I remember lots of. I don't know. I woke up. The day I was a young boy, and I woke up the next day like this. And then the training started.
I'd heard Patience was dabbling in dark magic, but I thought she was trying to bring her son back to life, not turn my son into her own.
I mean, he cared for me, but I was never her son. She treated me more like an object, it felt sometimes. That's...
When was the last time you saw your sister?
I don't know, Lou. When's the last time I saw Ruby?
Feel free to improv this. I can go off what
Okay.
you say.
Okay. She didn't handle this transformation well. It was like she was almost scared of me. She ran. I never saw her. And then down the line, after Patience sent men looking for her, she told me that they had found her dead. I didn't really ask questions about it. But you're saying she's alive?
Is that a character we did get confirmation from Diddy that, like, both kids were alive, right?
Yes, but you can improv this as well if you want to make up some story.
And that was at least the intel that Diddy gathered, but we're not. I don't know if Diddy ever saw her. You know.
Yeah. Again, I'll leave it to you because this is your story.
Okay.
You can improv it.
I mean, Diddy. I don't know if she physically laid eyes on her, but the intel she gave me was that you were both alive and well. That you were essentially being raised as her kids instead of mine. He sighs. If she wasn't in the manor, I don't know where she is. I've hit a dead end. I mean, just rescuing you cost me 3 of my friends.
Has to be somewhere.
So, out of character, I mean, magic like this to, like, accelerate the aging process. I mean, that's gotta be not, like, kosher in terms of, like, I don't know, like, mass appeal, right? That's gotta be looked down upon, maybe, I would assume.
I mean, not as much as necromancy. It probably... It kind of depends on what it was used for. But I mean, just making someone get older isn't necessarily against the law or anything. Like, you doubt you could use it as a way to, like, blackmail or have the law go against patients. It's unlikely.
Even if it was used to, accelerate the age of a boy against his consent.
I mean, you could try talking to the authorities about it. You would guess, because of who Patience is, that it would be really hard to pursue. Like, unless you could find a powerful enemy of hers, you don't know if you can use it to bring her down. Maybe,
what's the other house's name? The Aventries? with Avonhearts?
Avonhearts?
The Avonheart, yeah, the first house.
I would like to pay a visit to the Avonhearts with Aramis. That's what it turns to is I've made some connections with the Avonhearts. I feel like that's. I don't think I really don't have anywhere to turn to or anywhere to go to possibly find her or crush patience except for them. Maybe if they learned what patience has been doing to you, that they might feel more inclined to intervene on my behalf.
How much do I know about Patient's operation?
I mean, you knew a good amount because she had you involved in a lot of her operations once you were aged and came into, full control of your powers.
So I guess my question is, would the Avonhearts know who I am?
Oh,
Would they
most
recognize me
likely,
as her son?
yeah, most likely they would know who you are. Although they wouldn't know you as being Glenn's son. They would just know you as part of the family. They wouldn't necessarily know details of like where you come from. Maybe like a bastard child or something. You're not sure what Patience told them about you. You never really asked.
I will turn to Glenn and just go, the Avonhearts is a possibility, but the connections and the political games that go among the houses are so strong, and so there's 5 deals going one way and 7 going another. I couldn't tell you for sure if they're going to be a true ally.
I have to try. I don't. I mean, it took so much time and resources and talent to even find out any information at all that you were still alive and where you were and to set everything up. I don't have the means to do it again.
Well, if you think it will help us find Ruby, we'll do it.
You know, so was there anywhere in the estate that she wouldn't let you go?
I mean, the estate was bigger than you could think. My days were mostly spent training. Once I was aged, it was focused on that, and gave me tasks pretty consistently. So, possibility of there being hidden spots in the manor is likely. I mean, I knew about some of them, like the corridor that we ran down, but I'm sure there's others that she had that I had no idea about.
So as you are talking, 2 figures are going to emerge from the tower. Glenn, is that you? We saw Boulder Bottom get back.
Yes.
And behind
Yes,
him,
he's,
a very tall, shadowy-looking lady, her arms crossed. And he says, welcome back. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Yes, Boulderbottom is nursing his wounds. We just came back from quite a pitched battle. Not all of us made it back, unfortunately.
He says, yeah, he seemed pretty beat up. You guys coming inside? It's kind of cold out here for you humanoids, isn't it?
Yeah, let's all go inside.
I imagine by now that, like, obviously you can contradict me, Carly, but I imagine like maybe Uslag and Estrella have like taken Eli inside and laid him out and given like Glenn and Aramis a moment to chat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what she would have done.
All right. So we'll say you two went inside while they were talking. So how does that play out?
I think Uslag was just kind of, I mean, she looks troubled and kind of crushed, but she's just kind of quietly and methodically just kind of setting him out, and yeah.
And at one point, like,
However
I
her
would like-
people would have done it.
yeah,
So
I guess.
I'll say
yeah.
Gavrex is in there with you as you come in. He says, "Oh, not Eli." He kind of looks down, shakes his head. Where's Malin? Did we lose him too?
In a sense.
Malin gave in to
Well, you're still
Malin
outside.
fully.
This was
Oh,
during your
sorry.
conversation.
Oh, this is okay. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, she would say in a sense, I think he snapped, and I think Surtur took over whatever space was given.
Crosses his arms.
Judging by the
says,
fire.
I knew that bastard god might be the undoing of him.
I think it was already in the works, but it was Diddy. Seeing Diddy like that, that's what broke him.
Says, what happened to Diddy? He just sees the
Fate
sadness.
worse than death, and then death itself.
He says, I'm sorry.
I don't know if there's anything I could have done for her. I couldn't get to her. I tried with Eli. He had a choice, but his soul didn't answer to me. Like, I think it means he's at peace. He didn't want to come back.
He says, few
seems a little reassured by that.
who go beyond the veil wish to return. The Raven Queen shows them a more peaceful existence, and many embrace it. I'm not surprised.
Remind me who we're talking to. Is this the dragon?
Yeah, this is the red. Actually, Zana would be the one saying this behind Gavrex.
Oh, that's the tribe.
The
tribe woman. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Shadow dragon.
Oh, the shadow dragon.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha. Not okay.
The
Xanthanor.
Xanthanor, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was thinking it was one of the Suntooth, but I guess they went out to the mountains to find a new spot, huh?
There are. Yeah, I'll say they're not here right now. Either they're asleep. You're not sure exactly where they are, but
yeah,
the only ones at the bottom floor are the dragons.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
I might prefer to camp outside, honestly.
I forgot that Xana was a human form for the shadow dragon. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So she would say, often the Raven Queen's peace is not something that is given up. But at least know your friend is in a better place now.
Not easily, at least.
Gavrex says, rest of them outside then?
Yeah, we got Glenn's son. He's changed. There's trauma there and will be for forever, most likely. But we didn't get the girl.
Sorry to hear that. Zana, come with me. I want to introduce you to my other friends. She says, all right. I know of Uslag, of course. And the large woman puts a hand on your shoulder. How tall is Uslag?
It's like 5'9".
Yeah, so Zana's
Unless she's still enlarged.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so
she's probably shrunk by now. I don't know how long.
Oh, yeah, it's only a
I
minute.
probably
So,
wouldn't,
yeah.
unless you told me to keep it, I would have dropped
So,
it.
yeah, Zana's like 6'8", so she just like stands over you and puts her hand on your shoulder, kind of smiling. And they go outside. So, yeah, I'll say after that, the rest of you, a short while later, come in with the two dragons. Eli's laid out.
So, is it obvious that these are dragons?
No, they look like really big humanoids to you. Unless you have something that might tell you that they're dragons. I don't know if you have any abilities or
Well-
story-wise, if you think you'd have something.
I have the draconic sorcery.
Ooh.
All right. So you might. I don't know if that would let you sense dragons though. But they do seem
Okay.
like. Or go ahead.
No, that's fine. I'll just say we'll let it unroll if something comes up.
Yeah, they just seem like very large, like colorful people, or at least Gavrex. With all his like red hair and like reddish armor, and Zana's like got black hair and kind of ashen skin and darker armor. They definitely seem like something seems very. I don't know. Something seems different about them. I'll say, but
Listened.
So
yeah, maybe.
how about this? They may notice something about me because
That's
I
true.
have draconic
They
armor.
probably have like
Perhaps
So
some
I-
aspect of the magic that patient used to age you somehow imbued you, maybe. Like,
Well,
maybe
part-
she drew
part
some
of
dragon
my-
essences.
Part of my resilience is like my body. The sections of my bodies have like faint scales.
All right.
No, I guess I meant like out of character for your story. Like you could even like have gotten some of that draconic traits like from the magic that patients used on you, perhaps if she used like dragon essences or something.
Well, I'll
I don't know,
say
I was just
they
thinking,
don't
you're
mention
practical.
anything just yet. But yeah,
That's
so
fine.
we'll say like you've laid out Eli. As I said, Glenn and you come inside, so you're all kind of assembled in the main hall of the tower right now with these two dragons. Is anyone saying anything, or are you just kind of passing time? So Gavrex would say, sounds like you're all a bit tired from the events of the evening. I'm sorry for all the loss, but it might be best if you all had a good night's sleep, and maybe that would help you get your mind off things. We've been sort of keeping guard and resting in this main area. But all's quiet here, so that's one less thing to worry about. The tower has not had any hollow hand incursions or anything else that would be a problem.
Hollow hand incursions.
So, question out of character: are we hand waving Malon's character off as dead, or because I do have an idea? I thought that maybe that could be.
I spoke to Malin as to what he wants to do with his character, but
Yeah.
if you want, you guys can talk about it as well, and if he wants to, he can
Okay.
edit that.
Okay. Yeah, I can talk to him after the session then. That's fine.
Yeah.
Other than that, I guess I would just try and find Aramis and just talk to him.
All right. Yeah. So Aramis is in the main hall with you all, kind of standing near Eli's body that's been laid out.
What time of day is it? Oh, it's nighttime, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 2 a.m. It's the middle of the night.
I think that maybe, I don't know, I guess
I would ask us to, if we can, hold off on kind of sending Eli off or having a funeral till next session, because I need to have time to come up with a poem
oh no,
for
Yeah,
for his
that's
death.
figure we would do it in the
I was
morning in character.
thinking,
anyway.
like, wasn't it kind of a tradition in medieval times, or at least in some cultures, where like some people would like stand vigil where the body is laid out, like for a night or two before the funeral is planned. And so I feel like we're probably kind of like doing that in watches and getting some sleep and stuff now if it's so late. Or that was my suggestion, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I say, I was just like, I gave Arapel his death poem, as I said, any character that dies gets a poem from Glenn. So
Okay.
a death poem.
Does
I think
Diddy
that
get
makes
one?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about Diddy?
No, well, no. Maybe I'll get like
This
a
is very
short, just
important
like,
stuff,
like a couple,
She
a couple
sacrificed
lines.
her life for you
Haiku.
and your family.
Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't. I went for Boulder Bottom though.
Well,
Like,
in character,
No,
are any of you doing anything? You said you were talking to Aramis more.
yeah, I would just like want to catch up with Aramis and just like talk to him.
Are you gonna
Kinda-
RP that, or are you just saying your characters are speaking a little?
I repeat a little bit, you know.
All right, so yeah, what would you
I
say
just,
there?
I just kind of like again, just like kind of like reach out to like try and touch his face, and he'd stop, like just sort of it. He just like, you know, I spent so much time trying to get back to you, and now I don't know what to say.
I thought you abandoned us. Just left.
He shakes his head. I would never. The things that patience made me do to make sure that you were safe, to work off my debt, to get back to you. But over the years, the more she had me do, and the more she declined my request to see you, for it just wasn't the right time. Eventually I realized I was never going to work off my debt, and that she was always just going to hold you and your sister over me. It wasn't until I met my friends here that I finally realized that, and gained the strength required to finally risk it all and come get you.
What was the debt you owed her?
I was framed for a murder I didn't commit. A nobleman died, and I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd always been faithful to the Empire, ever since I first joined the army, or the military. Even before I became a spy, I always was loyal to the Empire, and he shook his head. But it hasn't been very loyal to me lately. And the Blackwater family stayed my execution, instead saying that I could use my skills in espionage to work off my debt, and that they took you and your sister as hostages to make sure I didn't run away.
So, this debt was large enough for our lives. As collateral.
Exactly. It was one of her family members was murdered, and I guess she figured, since she thought I was guilty, that she would just use me, and that I would never pay off. I'd never be able to pay off my debt.
Well, me gone. If Ruby is alive, she's going to turn on Ruby. You have no choice but to go after her.
He nods. I know. I'm hoping the other noble family can help us. Their spy network is incredible indeed. I'm hoping that the information we have on Patience will show that she is a threat to the Empire. Stability, and hopefully that's enough to move their hand.
Oh. If it doesn't, we burn the manor to the ground.
Malin might already be doing that. No, wait, I'm not there.
No, you're there.
Yeah, about
This
that.
is in the main hall.
Oh,
So
Well,
you're all there listening, maybe talking to
Okay.
each other, but this is all like you can all hear this. They didn't go off by themselves.
Okay.
Maybe you're talking to Gavrix and Xano, or you're in the area, so you hear this.
So you don't have a choice. So she did this to me, she'll do something worse to her. Especially if he's angry.
He kind of reaches down with his left hand, kind of just like clutches, like kind of like reverse grips, and kind of grabs the hilts of the rapier at his side, just kind of squeezes it, not like pulling it or anything. Just it's only because it's only because of the strength and courage of my friends that I found the strength and courage to come fight for what's mine. And I have been practicing with the blade as well, because I've decided that if I was going to get you back, you and your sister back, I couldn't rely on just my friend's strength. That I would have to pick up the sword myself. I tried so hard to play the game the best way I knew how, to use my words, to capitulate, to barter and bargain and do what I knew best, but there's no bargaining with patience. I've tried for years, I've tried so hard, but that bitch won't be made to see reason. She has to be forced to, and frankly, I look forward to it. I want to make her pay for what she did to you, for what she did to my friends.
He's gonna get stronger allies. She already has Adrian.
Son of a bitch.
If we don't act quickly, she might beat you to that house.
He nods. We'll go first thing in the morning after we've laid Eli to rest.
Very well.
All right. And scene. All right. Why don't we do MVP votes?
That was a tough session.
Rough one.
Fucking spend a story point to make sure he hit Diddy, son of a bitch.
Well, I mean,
All right. So I have a tie between Malin and Eli. So
I figured
give
come
me
down between those two.
Give me a D20 roll.
Apparently nobody was moved by my heartfelt performance of a father
Not
reuniting
this
with
time.
their son.
You were nominated for an Oscar for your consideration.
Aramis Blackwater, excuse me?
Uh,
Dun, dun,
That's
dun.
probably going to get us farther in a lot of situations than your last name.
Sorry,
Wow.
Dad.
I don't know.
now
Have you
that's
heard?
insulting.
Have you heard his
That's
silver tongue?
insulting.
Disowned.
Disowned. All right, so yeah, congrats. You are MVP, Malin.
Thank you.
We have to figure out how we're gonna get you back next week.
Yeah, we'll discuss that.
Yeah, good game, everyone.
Okay.
New character next week, Dan? Or
We'll I mean, yeah,
Or-
yeah, that's the point.
I mean, I guess
I
we
have,
would
like,
try to
the-
get Malin back,
And
but I don't
we
know.
can say the night pass, so we can say you guys long rest.
So I mean, yeah, no, obviously we'll discuss. I mean, I guess what we want to do in the future with it. I mean, I have a very good idea and well thought out sequence I want Malin to do. But obviously, it's how much do you guys want to run with it? I mean, or like, I mean, you saw the Red Wizard there, so if that's what you want to go for, or you want to go straight for the Feywild, that's.
I think probably after what happened this session, most of us are thinking about Ruby.
Yeah, I think we have to hunt down Ruby, but I'm assuming that our paths will cross with.
Well, I had my thing was I didn't know what your plans were for the character, but I thought it would be if you were gonna kill him off anyway, that would be a good opportunity to like turn him into a boss battle.
Well, yeah, that is the 100%. Yeah, that was the intention.
And I figure that is the moment. Like that'd be a perfect moment for Glenn to switch over to Swordbard to be able to fight against Malin.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, ideally, I don't want Malin just be like, oh, okay, quick side quest, let's go deal with him, put him down. All right, we're back at it, guys. I had, I mean, okay, this is, I mean, do you want to like I know what Malin is up to at this exact moment, but it's a spoiler, so I don't want to necessarily say anything.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Surprise us.
Yeah.
Okay. So
also, if you guys don't do something to Eli, he might become a vampire spawn.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
I actually thought about that when you were getting bitten.
Just
Two
saying.
of our guys have to be put down. Oops.
And I just figured that Estrella would try to bring you back, and she would have tried to bring Diddy, even though I didn't expect that to work either. But Estrella would have, so I knew I had to try, In fact, I was planning to do it much earlier in the battle via Slurp, but yeah, things were not going well.
Well, Eli is dead, so the vampire. I think the vampire spawn technically is like Eli, but like a different person. It's like similar, because I think. At least I have to read up on vampires, but I think like because it's like an undead, but with with a similar personality to who you were, but obviously a spawn.
Completely soulless.
Yeah, like
right.
you're yeah. Because we
when
already
someone does some sort of consecrated situation, there's a chance he could become.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll just burn the body.
Well,
that's kind of what we would do anyway.
She just straight up killed you. I don't know if I think you have to do something special to make a vampire spawn. Just getting killed by a vampire doesn't make you a spawn. I think they have to suck blood out or something.
You did fight after he was down, didn't you?
Well, she killed him with like a fist through the chest. It wasn't a bite.
Like so it'd be dependent on how you wanted to run it, because I know in the past it's if the bite takes you to 0, like I've had DMs who go, well then that means like you have a virus in you, and then like if your character ever dies, it's in there to possibly be brought back. But if she ripped my heart out, then probably
yeah, she
not.
just kind of punched through your chest, so I don't think she was making you into a spawn. She was just kind of freaking out because she was getting hit. I mean, unless you guys want to have like some kind of story where Eli comes back suddenly
up in the middle of the night transformed.
But I wasn't planning on that happening. That would be like a story point thing if you want to make something out of that.
Everyone falls asleep while standing watch, and they wake up and Eli's body's just gone.
I feel like if we have to kill Eli again, if we have to like go kill Eli and then Malin, I feel like everybody is just gonna have like a mental break. That should have like that's like some darkest dungeon shit. At that
would be that's more up to Eli if he wants to do that, since it was his character.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He can be laid to rest in peace.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as Estrella saw, like he already was kind of at peace, so I feel like that would maybe be a good sign to us that he wasn't going to be turned into a vampire.
Or like be like if somebody was like a real hardcore villain, just like resurrect him and then forcibly resurrect him with like a high level spell, and then like kill him with one of those weapons that like sends their soul to the nine hells.
Well, you can't force a resurrection. It's always up to the person being called back. Like they can always decline.
Even true resurrection can true resurrection force?
I think it's the same deal. Whenever you're trying to call someone back, they have the choice to answer or not answer.
Resist.
What if we could do like some sort of almost like persuasion or
if that's not the deal, that's how I run it because I feel like
yeah,
you're requesting a soul to come back from the afterlife, so they have to be willing. You can't just like res torture someone. Be like, oh, you died, bring him back, torture them. Like they have to want to come back.
That's a good point.
All right.
Well,
I need to go to bed, but thanks everybody. Had a good game.
Yeah, that was fun.
Before you go, any comments on the game?
I thought that Aramis was a Evo wizard because I thought he spell sculpted that lightning at one point. I thought, I don't know, but then later when we were at the tower, I realized like, oh, well, I guess I didn't realize how that spell worked. I thought maybe you had spell sculpted, but yeah, I guess you're sorcerer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna have some sort of have come back from the Feywild or something, like after, with like timey-wimey stuff.
Oh yeah, but that would have been a better experience for him because then at least he would have lived those years in between,
So it's extra sad now. Like I was like, oh.
Yeah, just blink and your childhood is gone.
My heart.
Ruined childhood.
And it would make it probably like to some extent there's some complexity there, personality and mentality wise, because you haven't actually lived those full years of development, even though you're physically